Well, we have something a little cool, a little bit different, and a little bit different style, but I'm really excited to show you today. We have here the Red Rhino Customs leather forage pouch. And what this little setup comes with is a leather, loop over design that rides on your belt with a fire steel loop, but it opens up into a canvas foraging pouch. So you can go out, you can find, your foraging material for your fire. Big, large compartment here. We got a paracord drawstring. Really awesome setup, all USA made. This is all able to be picked up over at Red Rhino Customs, so we're gonna talk about that today. We're just gonna walk you through kind of the intricacies real briefly, show you how this thing works, show you the fire steel as well, which you can also pick up through them. It's just a really cool kind of old world classic setup that I'm really excited to look at with you, because I'm wanting to get a little bit more into and just kind of test out and check out some of the more canvas leather items that exist out there on the market. Usually I'm into the nylons, into the, Kydex and that type of stuff. And I'll probably never gravitate away from that, but I want to start to integrate maybe some more of this kind of natural, real world, old world, if you will, mountain man style materials and items, and just see how they perform as well alongside the more, MOLLE compatible dump pouches, and those type of things that are out there that are, MOLLE compatible, but they're not USA made leather built to last stuff. So that's what we're going to take a look at here today. Let's go ahead and dive in. So this is how it's going to arrive at your house if you do the whole system. It even comes with this nice USA made cloth bag that has paracord at the top and compression little toggle. So you could actually use this bag that comes with this setup as a separate, gear holding bag, throw it in your pack or something like that. Just very cool that they even include that, and it will have the logo stitched in there. Now, as I said, all USA made. What we're looking at here is that nice grain leather, and you got that button snap on the front, nice engraving of the logo on the front as well. You got a D-ring down here so you could attach other things to it. You got that loop for your fire steel that we'll talk about in a moment. And then on the back here you have these two buttons that is also attached to that D-ring, and that will fit a 2.5-inch belt, so you could put it on your belt without taking your belt off, which is always a cool feature, or just run your belt through it obviously. But good solid snaps right there. And we're looking at about, with the fire steel, the total weight coming in at about 9 ounces. That is the canvas, and then the leather. You're looking at about 3.5 inches wide and about 5 inches from top to bottom. So you'd wear it collapsed like this on the trail, or when you're not really having to worry about collecting stuff for the fire around the campsite. Then when either you find some good tinder on the trek or around camp, once you get to camp, then you just unsnap this little guy, and it folds all out to an 8 by, I believe, 11 or 11.5 waxed canvas bag right here with a paracord drawstring and another compression. So you can cinch that up if you're worried about stuff falling out of it. Really nice and deep, just really well built. And then there is that interior button snap as well, so you can snap the flap so you don't have to worry about it blocking your hand right there, just like that. Just really well set up. And so recently we went out, had the opportunity on a cold weather hike to really do a whole start a fire with this system, and I got to tell you, I loved it. There we go. Yeah, boy. So as you saw there, just a lot of fun on that cold weather hike we recently did, and this did a phenomenal job, got that fire going right away. And let's go ahead and go to the fire steel. Now they sell several different fire steels, different sizes. This is the 3/8 version, which I believe is what this loop is set up for. You could contact them and ask if it'll fit a little bit bigger. To my knowledge, 3/8 is designed for this loop. They do sell 1/2 inch as well as 5/16 inch fire steels, and an acrylic custom handle piece. I got a mocha one here, really cool, just fits really well in my hand. Comes with a little shock cord, which you'll be able to slide through there and then run that shock cord over the piece to keep it all from falling out or anything like that, and just launch the sparks with a 3.5 inch rod there. So really nice setup with this whole kit, and just a really cool, you know, I'm used to reviewing custom knives and custom, you know, blades, but to kind of have a custom leather working piece in fire steel is just a really cool feeling to have. All right, so I want to hit price here with you real quick on this whole setup. Now, you can just buy the pouch if you got your own fire steels. Then awesome, rock on. This is going to be about $52 is what you're going to be looking at, and they do have brown or black leather options for you. And for everything that you get with that canvas, fire loop, fire steel loop, and then the handcraft leather, all USA made, I think that's a great price point. Then if you want to go with the fire steels, and this one being the smaller, you know, at 3/8 of the versions that are going to be out there, this guy was about $25. So you're looking at just under 80 bucks for the whole setup here, but you are going to get a long lifespan out of that. And again, you're going to get that nice durable acrylic custom fire steel loop that will, from everything I saw, and I'm used to using like Swedish Light My Fire fire steels, and those are great, but to have, this is kind of my first custom fire steel, launch those sparks and was very comfortable in the hand while I did it, and gives you, you know, those 3.5 inches of space to really run that 90-degree spine of your blade and get those sparks just launching in that cold weather conditions that we had. I was not expecting that fire to light, but man, it lit, boom, in under like a minute or two. So we will have links over to Red Rhino Customs in the description below, so you can go check out not only their leather working, they have some other pouches that they make that attach the sheaths, as well as their custom Kydex sheaths, as well as their custom handmade knives that they're starting to do as well. They got a lot of stuff going on over there. Just a very cool company. Was able to talk to the owner and just had a really good conversation with them. And from everything I'm seeing with their production, just fantastic. So I want to appreciate and thank Red Rhino Customs for reaching out to me and wanting to send this to me so that I could then show you guys what is being produced, and for myself to kind of get my foot in the door with leather working and other custom products aside from just custom blades that we've seen in the past. Well, folks, there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and seen what Red Rhino Customs can do and what they're starting to produce. And I know they're doing more and more stuff like this and really trying to become kind of a custom producer of many different USA made materials and items that are out there for the market to dive into and take a look at. So I love this little setup, very, very cool, and something that I believe would last you a lifetime, and even, you know, hand down to your kids one day, hand down to your grandson, you know, when he starts Boy Scouts or something like that. So go ahead, check them out. Again, links in the description below. Thanks so much for coming over here and checking out the channel and investing your earned time, you know, the time that you're willing to invest coming over here. I really appreciate you willing to stick around and come week after week, you the viewers. So thank you so much for that. Check us out on all the relevant social media as well. That's a great way to see what is up and coming and what reviews we got coming down the line. We're cranking out new videos every single week, so please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And as always, remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.